Beep beep. Hello, it's me. It's Chris. Hey, guess what? It's uh, it's a weekend, and I'm gonna play Against the Storm. Cause I love the game. What can I say? Doing Obsidian Lore Master. Just an bog standard normal game, except you have to complete 2 Forbidden Glades. Get 20 vegetables and 10 planks at the start of every cycle. I've got like maybe one more village to go before I hit the seal, but any early advantage is a good advantage. Also, it's Procedure 15, and also, it's the Coastal Grove. Interesting things there. So now I have to decide what I'm gonna do. Let's see. You start with 30 oil, which is enough for a Glade event. So, like, I don't need... Like, man, I wish this was 30. That would tempt me so much more. Start with a bunch of food. I mean, it's like, hey, do you want some lizards, or do you want some lizards that also have some oil? Is my current choice here. I could get some early barrels, and then I'd be stuck with harpies, which is, like, not terrible. Do I want lizards? I'm never like super pleased with them, but they're also never like bad. They're easy to please at the very least. Uh Probably go with the top one. If just for the fact that I really like to have humans with me for various reasons. And just roll with a farm, I guess. I mean... maybe? Minor problem is that, like, harpies stopped eating biscuits and only eat meat now. So, like, they don't pair well with humans and beavers anymore, which is very sad. That was one of my favorite pairings. What do I do here, if not that? I also sort of want to start with extra villagers, just because it's a good idea in general. And 8 is not a great number, because that's like 2 woodcutter camps, 1 builder, and 1 firekeeper, and that's it. I don't like a slow woodcutting start. But, you know, how much can I really affect that? Guess I could spend some, guess I could spend a reserve embarkation point, but I don't want to, is the thing. I think it's either start with a small farm in the top one, or start with one of the lizard caravans and start with a trapper's camp. Either one would be good. I don't know which one is best. Not a lot of meat on this map. Kind of very little, in fact. It's mostly fishing based, because of course it is. It's the Coastal Grove. This is the map where they were like, hey guys, we introduced fishing, you should do fishing. You know what? My gut's telling me to go with the top. I'm gonna pay attention to my gut. I don't know what I'm gonna do about meat and jerky and paste and all that nonsense, but we'll figure it out as we go. And that's what we're gonna do. The end. Let's see what we got here. Euphoric Vapors. People get a boost to their resolve if they have 2 different complex foods. That's gonna be really hard to do. So I guess I won't be looking forward to that very much. Gathering speeds decrease during the storm. That can be bad if you're too focused on gathering for food and you're low on food. Burning Cyst takes longer. That sucks a lot. Sucks a lot, actually, because, like, that makes the triple ignition system, which I usually depend on to keep Blight under control on higher difficulty levels, kind of neutral. downright essential too. Oh, and two of my least favorite ones, Vassal Tax, which at level 4 you start paying money or impatience rises, and Eerie Song. People without services just start dying, which is very bad and very, very hard to prevent. So I guess my hope is that I don't hit level 5. And that's gonna be my strategy for the most part. Maybe I'll find a temple and we can play a fun long game, or maybe not. Maybe we'll just lose instantly. I don't know. Let's check our blueprints. Stamping mill's pretty darn good. There's clay pits, so there is copper available. That's about as much as I can say for how good it is, but it is fine. Tavern doesn't hit both of our needs right now. It's like generically fine, but not what I'm looking for. I think opening up flour, bricks, and copper bars is very strong. I like the stamping mill a lot. Lumber mill is almost guaranteed the pick here. Being efficient with your wood is very important on a map where the trees only drop 1 wood each. Market would be cool, don't get me wrong, it would be very good, but I think the lumber mill may be mission critical. How mission critical are coats? They certainly would be good, but I don't have any dye or resin. There's no resin on the map unless you get some from like large root piles, but those are not particularly abundant, and I can't count on it. Maybe just get the trapper's camp. It's not a bad call. I would take the artisan if I had any way of making dye, but like I don't. And it's distressingly hard to get a hold of sometimes. So I'll take the trapper's camp. And maybe that'll even be the smartest option. You never know. Anyway, let's build the lumber mill here. Hello, Pero. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope things are going as well as they can be. Let's see. Right, we didn't start with fish, so I can't send out the Strider immediately, which is a shame because it's just a good thing to get. Yeah, basically always gonna look for food production and industry stuff. Hopefully we'll get some like veggies and algae pretty soon from the woodcutters and we can send them out. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. You know, I finally slept well last night, which wasn't the case for like the last 3 days previously. So I'm feeling a lot better today. Boy, sleep does a lot for good mental health. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Ooh, fiber delivery line or bed and breakfast. I'll take either of these. These are very good. A lot of algae drops from the trees, so I'm not too worried about running out of cloth. There's other uses for fiber, though. It's very convenient to have. Also, money is very convenient to have. I do like money. It's a little less good on this difficulty level, because money is only worth half as much, which I hate, but is what it is. It's a tough choice. Money's worth the same for vassal tax, though, so I'm probably gonna lean on bed and breakfast. I think that's a good play. I don't know if that's a good play. The more I think about it, the more I want fiber delivery line, just because, like, having resources you can turn into stuff is very important, especially early on. But vassal tax is a thing that I need to worry about. Yeah. It sure is a thing that I need to worry about. Sleep deprivation does suck. It's okay. I'm better now, and I feel better than I have in a while, so I'm happy with that. TikTok's okay. Doubles the amount of copper ore we get from clay pits, and since I do have copper smelting, that definitely helps. The wildfire essence is also very nice to have. I might lean towards fill the engines just for the extra people, but there's no way I can get this done in any particularly fast amount of time. So we'll take TikTok. Nice long-term play. Rain protection happens all by itself, so that's obviously real tempting. Sure does feel like I want to just click that button. People's Resolve might be harder than I'd like. I definitely could use the people, but I think I'll just take the one that's gonna do itself. Metal Veins. Or fill the engine. This is a tough choice. +2 to copper bars, like, that's gonna make it so that, like, metal smelting is a lot more, like, viable as a strategy rather than just something that's nice to have. But then again, fill the engines is a lot easier to do, a lot more guaranteed, because I still haven't found a clay pit anywhere. And it gets me villagers. There's arguments for either of these. I mean, I'm pretty sure this doubles the amount of copper we get from the stamping mill. Which is really good. Because I'm gonna have to make use of every little tiny scrap of copper I get on this map if I plan to do anything with it. Is that like... This is a bit of a long-term investment, I think. Is that like worth it? Probably. Definitely need this stuff more in general, because I need people. And I need parts, and I need pipes. All of that's really important to have. But this is like... This kind of changes the game if I can manage to make it work. It's a tough choice. Let's take Metal Veins. I want to make it work. Also, I have the Obsidian Lore Master thing, so I do need to look around and see where the Forbidden Glades are. One way over there, one way up here, one way over here, and then there's the rest of this nonsense. What do we find? Hopefully people. We did find people! Nice! Found a fish pond with copper scales. Alright, you can make copper out of those. It might be more viable. Also, apparently we have beavers. Used to be my favorite trifecta, but now they don't all eat biscuits anymore, and I feel lost. Anyway, we'll get those 3 people. That'll be a huge help. That was kind of what I was hoping to find in that one. And then what Forbidden Glades look the most convenient to open? Probably if I head up this way, I can get these 2 fairly easy. This will be a kind of a natural expansion point up this way. That makes some sense. I think I will tentatively call that my plan. More people along with the fertile ground. This is just everything I needed. That's nice. I guess pretty soon we're gonna have like enough people to like gather stuff, and that'll be cool. Hopefully we'll stockpile enough vegetables to bring these people in too. Hopefully. That's the plan, at least. So what am I gonna do about this stuff? Probably use bugs with it then? Probably. Yeah. Alright. That'll be my tentative plan. Hello, Sino. Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. I guess I'll just fast forward until I get people. Not much I'm doing but waiting for trees to be chopped down and people to arrive. So let's do that. Clearance is all done. Well, clearance is started, excuse me. And now we have more people. Let's put a beaver on the wood cutting. We're almost there on vegetables, so it's probably worth putting somebody there. Let's queue up a few things as well. Want to get the stamping mill down. We want to get a crude workstation down as well for cloth. Got to get the lumber mill rolling at some point, and we need shelters. Probably should work on that real soon. 4 of them will house everybody, then we'll put down a park. Make everybody nice and happy for the incoming storm, and hopefully between 3 builders that'll get done relatively quickly. Put down the crude workstation, we'll work on fabric in here. I want to keep the amount of stuff I have there pretty low, just so that just so that I don't make too much in a building that's really inefficient, is what I was trying to say, but couldn't because reasons. Anyway, I'll have you start making planks. I'd like a beaver there, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Rain protection is done. Probably not going to turn that in until, like, I'm producing coats or desperately need fabric / parts. Right now, having some impatience is nice because it lowers hostility. In fact, that'll get us down to hostility level 1, which is kind of important. Of course, we're going to immediately negate that once these new people come in, but, you know, for a moment it'll feel like I'm smart, and really, that's the important part about the game, is that it makes me feel like I'm smart. I guess we're gonna break into this next year. Sure does seem likely. Hey, the people have arrived. Lovely. Once this guy's done with his lumber, I'll swap him out for a beaver, I think. Boop. There we go. I'm gonna make good use of the wood on both sides of the equation. Which also makes it so that I don't have enough, like, housing. Come to think of it. Do we have enough cloth for a harpy house? No. No, we do not. Well, awkward. But fine. We'll figure it out. We have enough algae for that. I just gave up my vegetables for more people, so probably not going to be able to send out a strider for a bit. Though I could just start gathering bugs. But I kind of need my builders to make our shelters, like, real quick. Because those need to get up before the storm hits, for sure. Gonna have to cut a woodcutter probably, which in its own way is good. Also, just quietly coming to a realization we have no way of making bricks. We started out with some stone, but like, there's no stone anywhere else. So, uh-oh. That could be bad. What woodcutter are we pulling? Someone who's not actively chopping wood. You, congratulations. Guess we'll throw him in there. Shelters are up. That should mean most everybody's pretty happy. In fact, they're... Oh yeah, with the coats, they're happy enough to just be like, fine. Well, let's get full woodcutters back again then. And since we don't need builders as critically, let's get you on the Trappers Camp getting bugs. And maybe send this out. Try to get ourselves a nice blueprint. Hopefully we get enough planks to make the small farm relatively quickly. I can't use grain quite yet, not without the ability to make porridge or biscuits, so like probably just gonna produce vegetables for the most part right here. Which means I'll need humans, which means putting them on the Trappers Camp was questionable at best. Also need somebody making cloth as well. Is that what I do? You're idle until the bug hut is done, so let's get you making cloth. We're practically there on upgrading the hearth a second time. Just one more person, which will happen mid-storm. So, may as well queue that up. Probably more beavers. The vegetables would be useful right now, but I think the beaver is more useful long term. Just grab that. It'll be fine. Put him on the woodcutter camp, of course. Call it good. Ugh, whew, sorry. That's done. We're gonna swap out the harpy so we can put some humans on the farm, which is about to be completed. In fact, let's just do that now. Okay. That's good. How many bricks have you made? Some. You have made some. Okay. Could give up our initial wheat for money, which is not a terrible idea. We could use the money. We could use the money. Just do it. It's fine. Rain protection will be done, so I am going to have to worry more about our happiness next year. But by then, hopefully we'll have gotten a ton of nice housing and everybody will be pleased with life. Okay, you are done with this here, so you leave that. You start stocking the Strider port. Hopefully you can just take the bugs from the Trappers Camp. That'd be lovely. We're out of coats, so the harpies are upset, so are the beavers, so I mean... Just gotta pull a woodcutter now. That's all that means. It's fine, ultimately. Put the woodcutter over here. Can we just kind of slap this over here where it's nice and out of the way, too, so I'm gonna do that. Should probably start fishing, too. It's just convenient to have, and this entire map is revolved around fishing because that's the new thing. Oh, you're out too, gosh. Should I break into the glade? Probably. Sure. Let's just break into the glade. It's close enough to the end where, close enough to the end of the storm where we want to, where any hostility we have to deal with won't actually affect us that much. And in theory, it should be fine. It'll give us a nice jump start on whatever the heck is in the glade. A blood flower. That's nice and easy to handle. You know, in relative terms. Let's go get that. Easy. Storm ends now. Let's see what our cornerstone is. Water skins for reputation points or counterfeit amber. The traders have less blueprint perks. I'm not big on either of these. Family gratitude, like, it might get us something with the harpies, but that's kind of all it does, is get us something. The containers are nice, but I did start with some containers, so it's not as critical to get those rolling. Let's re-roll, see if we get something better. Rebellious Spirit's okay. I'm usually running very low impatience, though. Crowded Houses is also okay. Like, Crowded Houses is a good cornerstone. The only issue I have with it is that it messes up my usual ratio of houses to people. Could just take it now, though. Certainly taking it early does sort of solve that mental block I have with it. Saves you a lot of materials over the long run, because it increases your housing by 50%. It's pretty strong. I don't know. I'm really not that worried about running out of building materials for everything. Let's try to get something else. This is like the time to take work safety guide, I guess, but like, I'm not anywhere close to getting education done. Man. I guess dual carriage systems, not worried about impatience. I could also just take money, but that feels terrible. So let's just have our buildings stock themselves and call that a day. We found a big clay pit and a brickyard, which is very interesting. Certainly better than the stamping mill for our purposes, so I'm definitely gonna wanna get that rolling. You guys are busy there, can't really pull you off of that. How's the Strider port looking? It is progressing, good. So yeah. We'll need clay and we'll want to rebuild that, but let's check our orders. Forager's Trial. I certainly would love a plantation, but can I manage it? What trader's arriving? Sahilda. She does sell raw food. I could, in theory, buy a bunch of roots and grain, probably. It's a big probably. Get some grain from that. I can't buy 50 roots from Sahilda, so I'd be kind of stuck with that a little bit, but you do get some from the clay. I might be able to make it up with that. It's not impossible. Porridge isn't exactly, like, critical, but it's not bad. Makes me wish I hadn't sold my initial grain, but whatever. Let's just take it. Just gotta remember not to... Actually, come to think of it. Yeah, we're gonna be losing food for a while. That's really dangerous. Because that means I won't be able to keep the roots around. Huh. How do I do this then? How do I do this then? I'm not sure I can. In fact, I'm relatively sure I can't then. I could buy 30 roots from Sahilda, but then the Bloodfire will, like, suck up good a half of them. And there's no way I'll get 20 from the Clay Pit in 8 minutes, because they'll just keep disappearing for the next 5 minutes, and Sahilda leaves in a minute and a half. Yeah. The grain isn't a problem, because, like, I get to keep that around. It doesn't count as actual food. It's just the roots. I guess it's possible I open up another glade and then I find some roots. It's very, very, very risky. You could call a trader, but this is P15. I don't get as much impatience reduction from doing orders, right? Yeah, impatience only falls by half a point instead of a full point, which is very dangerous. You can't play as fast and loose with impatience as you can on lower difficulties here. I could just click it and try it. I'm only kind of hanging on this as much as I am because I'm just not excited about either of these. Outfishing is pretty good, I guess. I do like the Viceroy Survival Guide and the parts, but, like, not as much as I like blueprints, especially relevantly useful ones. Let's just try it. Break open glades, get people, tools, and incense enough to complete a glade event. That sounds lovely. Outfishing is back with some useful stuff, but I think this is, like, better. It's not, like, amazing, but it's better. And that's as good as it gets. Let's just rebuild the brickyard right now. Call that good. Sahilda, I need grain. Specifically, I need... I'm gonna have 26, and I need 50, so 24. And you get stuff for that. Money? I guess money. I guess you get money. Congratulations. Steel shovels would have been great. What a shame. Yeah, and like I said, I can't really buy the roots I need for this. That's gonna have to come from a node. So I'm going to have to look for them. Which means popping glades open. Which means I will want to pop 2 glades open in quick succession because I have an order for that. So I guess look forward to that. More people and roots! Nice! We can get humans working on that and that'll get us the 50 we need. I'm not sure it'll get us the 50 we need in time, granted. Actually, is that just the one deposit? No, there's 2. It's just really well hidden. I might have to put down 2 small forager camps and completely staff it with humans to make that timer. Which is scary, but manageable. Barely. Alright, glades in quick succession done. I think I probably want to bring these people in so I have more to do. And also, we found a trapper's camp. Oh, good. It was, what a great thing to find. I guess we'll rebuild that then. Because it is cheaper in terms of parts than having built the one I built. Tools. Tools? Probably. Herbalist camp doesn't do anything right now. And it might do something later, but the tools does open up a lot for me. Yeah. That feels right. What's your deal? You are capped on fabric. because no one's building anything. Okay, that's fair. Alright. No deposits at Trapper's Camp. Yeah, because I'm tearing this one down. I guess my Dangerous Glade event's gonna be the Forbidden Glade then, huh? I don't want to needlessly open a Dangerous Glade I don't need. Hilda's leaving. I think we just say bye. I might call somebody else if I really need to. This coal deposit's also kind of tempting. It is 4, which is like the minimum amount I need to be like, do I really want to put a mine there? Do I want to spend the parts on a mine? Maybe. It's a big maybe. I need this up a lot faster. Let's get the beavers on wood cutting. Somebody back to making fabric because we're already out. Yeah. Don't need the fabric right now. I wonder if the Strider Port will come up with a nice blueprint. That'd be lovely. It's here 2. Don't need the Blight Post yet, but it's probably best to nip that in the bud before it becomes a problem. Alright, Brickyard is now done. Huzzah and hurrah. It's actually going to be really, really helpful because we can make containers out of pottery and we can make much more efficient bricks, which I'm going to love. You no longer make bricks in here, ever. We'll be making flour here at some point, I'm sure, and copper bars at some point, I'm sure. But right now, we don't have a use for either of them. Well, we could start working on tools like right now, I guess. There's like certainly an argument as to that being a good thing. I'll write that down as a maybe. It's the best it's getting out of me right now. Boy. Sure do wish this would end faster, because I need food to live, and we don't have any of that. Which is a problem. Do you want to bring these guys in or send them to the Citadel? I mean, I can't do either because I have no food, but, you know, in the theoretical universe where I have both of those things, I would like it. Okay, we got an Alchemist Hut, which is helpful. Hits 2 of our service needs and opens up Crystallized Dew, which is a nice alternative source of metal. So good, better skewers that we don't need. Boots are nice for the harpies, and some pottery will be convenient to have. Alright, that ain't bad. I have had worse expedition rewards. Actually, maybe we should not supply that right now. Probably need all the food we can get from the bugs. I do have as many people as I can get collecting from that. Just really hope this blood flower gets done soon. Anything I can sell that's worth selling? It's a good price for barrels, not gonna lie. I probably am gonna need that for other things. Probably. Getting more and more worried about the Forager's Trial. I might have to bring in Zorg. just to make the time on that. Because right now, it's looking touchy. Because I obviously can't do that while the blood flower is active. That doesn't leave us as much time. I'm not entirely sure what possessed me to think that was, like, so doable, because it clearly was not that doable. Pretty sure I spent a while thinking, yeah, that's not doable, and then clicked it anyway because, I don't know, content or something. Because it would be fun. Light post exists. Good. We'll need that later. Not now, but later. Which I guess is implied by not now, but whatever. Shush. Be done. Definitely gonna swap these humans to the foragers camp as soon as they are done with this. Someone else can drag the rewards out of that. Okay. You two collect that stuff. The carpenter's surprisingly useful right now. Normally I think, oh well, I can't make any use out of the carpenter for a while. But right now I could actually use it. I may just have to build that. Also going to have to build some beaver housing because they're going to be upset very soon once the storm hits. I don't know if I have the planks to afford that. Oh, I definitely do. I easily do. Wow, okay. Good sir, go build stuff. Yeah, there's like no way we're getting this many roots in time. Maybe if I have both of them running on it, but it feels unlikely. I'm probably gonna have to call Zork. And hope he has roots. So I should probably just do that. I do have to make sure I do that before the storm hits. And I also need to have people not eat roots. That's important too. Could give up some insects if we really wanted to. I do need to have those going, is the thing. Probably want to shore up our food supply a little before committing to that too much. Ah, you are idle.
Yeah.
You go to the foragers camp then, because we are needed in a big way. Whoo boy, we are getting close. May as well call Zorg because by the time he leaves, I will have been done with the timer. We're just kind of crossing our fingers and hoping he has roots, otherwise I'm pretty sure I failed this. Which would suck, but oh well. Okay, he has roots. Cool. How many do we need? Shoot, we might need all of them. If I force a delivery now, we will get 4. So I need 40 at bare minimum, because there's no guarantee we will get that food back to the warehouse in time. Oh, what an ugly number. Is there anything I can squeeze out of that 20? No. The answer is no, you cannot. Haha, loser, you cannot do that. is the answer I'm getting. Sell some veggies, just a little, just a few. Some salt of veggies, I guess. Alright. So, the delivery is forced. As soon as this guy's done, he will deliver the roots to the warehouse. And it shouldn't take 15 seconds for us to do that. There we go. Fortress trial, done. Shabam! The porridge will be very nice to have given our incredible lack of food. See if we also get a blueprint that's helpful. Pie is not particularly helpful. Smithy's not particularly helpful. These suck. These suck a lot. No one eats skewers. Only one person eats pie. And we already have 2-star copper bar production. I guess the smithy's better pipes, which is something. That's all it is, though. It's better pipes. Do I want to unlock pie or make my pipes more efficient? Like, neither. This sucks. Oh, wow. Do I save for a reroll? Maybe. I'm definitely going to need something more than that. Ick. Ick. At least we have a plantation now. How to make use of it, though? Because we're lacking fertile ground, I should point out. More people. Did you bring food? No. Why am I so curious about that? Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're all fine here, and you don't have to worry your pretty little head over anything. Boy, that sounded weird. Anyway, we're going to ignore my being weird because honestly, if you didn't, you couldn't watch any of my streams at all at any point. Build some nice housing over here. Throw it on a beaver house over here as well. There's no law that says I can't. Call that good, I guess. I guess our food's gonna come from gathering, which is a little scary given the Quaking Bog thing. But I guess we'll deal with it. Because that's the only choice I've got. Maybe I'll find a better trade during the storm. You never know. Sell my dew for money. Certainly not my favorite. Sell the barrels. I need 30 to do something with anyway, and I can make pottery in the brickyard, so it's not terrible. What is terrible, however, is our hostility. Oh, really? 1 out of 100, huh? Rude. Is there anything I can do about that? Kinda no? Kinda no. Get beaver houses up is the answer to that question. On the other hand, it does mean I can run woodcutters until we get just below 2, so that's good. We do like that. And yeah, we want to go towards this Forbidden Glade, as scary as that is. And we also want to start collecting from... Well, we don't... I should be collecting from the clay pit, because we need the clay, but... Man, do I want to get TikTok done so I don't waste potential copper ore. Which is dumb, because, like, if I was that worried about it, I would just put people in fishing. Which I should be doing now. So I guess I will. Can we just, like, appreciate how good the background music is on the Coastal Grove? This pause brought to you by Zorg leaving. Yeah. It's fine. We have enough food to live. Harpies are upset. But why? Actually, yeah, why? We ran out of boots? I guess we ran out of boots. Well, that's bad. Is there something we can do about that? I hope so. I guess we burn wood for now? Hate that. Hate that a lot. But we're running 4 woodcutters, so I guess we can accept a small penalty of wood. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Which is not good. What are our rewards? Some packs of crops and some planks. Interesting. Let's stop producing planks for now then. I'd like to save the wood for burning. Beavers are in good houses. All the harpies are in good houses. If we get some amount of bricks, we'll have humans be in that state too. I think it's time to just break towards the Forbidden Glade now. If I'm gonna do that next year, I may as well commit to it. Let's get in there as soon as we can. Beavers. Don't be persnickety. At least I got Harpy's timer completely reset. They should not leave before the storm ends. Kinda wish there was like a timer in seconds on this, but I get it. We're not really assigning any haulers to travel rations, doesn't do much. Friend relations also kinda doesn't do much. Like, it's okay. I could do trading. I have been doing some. I don't plan on doing it long term. Could just take money too. I do like money, and I do need money to re-roll. I mean, Global Resolve is good, and I am kind of close to it. It's definitely not the worst idea. This really only shines if you're, like, dedicated to a trading game. And I am not. Ooh. Yeah. Bakery. That allows us to start making biscuits and pie, and that lets us make grain. That's real useful. Alright, I'll pull someone who is not doing anything from there. Good, good, good. Send out some vegetables to get more people, which I'm not opposed to. Alright. More woodcutters now that the storm is done. Someone back on the lumber mill, I guess? You're capped on that. That's fine. Send out another strider. We don't have any complex food for it, though. Except for the porridge, but that's hard to make. So is the paste and skewers. That sucks. Royal garden or trading goods. I can do either. Royal Gardens is more valuable in terms of, like, the rewards, so I'll take that. Beaver Resolve? Is that ever going to happen? 30's pretty high. Weirdly would rather do luxury goods because I can do the carpenter thing. Feels like neither of those are going to happen anytime soon, but whatever. We deal. Speaking of things I'm dealing with, let's move that there. We'll slap down the carpenter over here, start making tools. Out of whatever the heck we've got, I suppose. You are capped on purging fire. Great. Go help build stuff. Alright. We found some fertile ground. That's really good news. Let's get that rolling, like, as soon as we can. And we found a destroyed Rainpunk foundry. What doth we do? Like, the Rainpunk foundry is an absurdly good building. Let's not mince words here. The ability to make parts in Wildfire Essence is ridiculously good. The only problem is that it's really, really, really hard to do. Like, really, really hard. I could make 2 pipes and then a bunch of pottery. I don't think I can make pottery that fast. Man, accumulated dew would mean I get, like, free metal from my berry plantation, which would be kind of sick. Kind of really good, and I would like that a lot, is the thing. I think we just tear it down. This, sucks, so everyone's aware. The Destroyed Rainpunk Foundry is worthy of its Forbidden Glade title because this spawns a lot of blood flowers, and that sucks up a lot of food, and that's really, really dangerous. But it sort of is what it is. It's not just sort of is what it is what it is. No, stop. Just... I need the parts. Clear that out. We don't need 2 foragers camps. We're no longer rushing for it. Just deliver the goods and we'll tear it down. Then you can be on call for when the blood flowers spawn. Cause oh boy, are they ever going to spawn. Good. You're done. Tear that down. Do we need to turn in rain protection at any point? Not really. We're still just kind of fine. Let's get the stonecutter camp rolling fine. Well, I didn't want to do that until this gets done. And we're getting it done as fast as we can, ultimately. Do I use packs of crops in the fishing hut? Like, maybe, but not this one. This one is, like, unneeded. So let's just not. A blood flower has spawned. This won't actually do anything until next drizzle, so I might just leave it for a bit. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I'm dumb for suggesting that. I might be dumb for suggesting that. Maybe we should just get that rolling. Instead of being like, oh, I'm sure it will be fine. How bad could it possibly be? Bad. It could be possibly bad. You dingus. We're going to have grain next year, so we'll get a beaver in the stamping mill and have him start milling grain, and we'll be making biscuits. And that'll be pretty nice. Prefer if I had a drizzle geyser to power that up, but that's tough. Because I don't know where one is. Another blood flower has spawned. Hooray! Oh, hey. Drops paste and jerky. That's kind of sick, actually. We could use the, well, I suppose it's kind of cruel to deny the harpy food they like just so that I can send out an expedition, but I might do that anyway. Hi, Driver Wiz. I would suggest getting some tea, if those are your current options. That's just my take on it. Got some berries, that's excellent. That's gonna help out a lot with our raw food needs. And we're going to have a lot of trouble with that when the blood flowers are all getting worked on. I don't want to work on too many of them at a time, but then again, I do need to stay ahead of them because we're going to be getting 2 more on top of what we've already got. In fact, I should be burning what little sea marrow I have to speed that up because it's that bad. It is definitely that bad. Let's see here. Here to say hello, good night because it's 2 in the morning. I don't get it. Why are you upset about that? Sounds normal to me. Mostly because I'm a lunatic, but you know, we're gonna ignore that. No deposits. No deposits anywhere, in fact. I see. I mean, I could definitely use the labor, so that's good. Another blood flower with more paste. Oh boy. I do have to work on them, but this one at least has to get done before the storm ends. I'm gonna have to work on that one and drop my food intake even more precipitously than it already is being dropped, which is terrifying. You don't sell food. You don't sell any food at all. How rude. Good night, Driver Wiz. You also stay cute. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not sure this guy does anything for me right now. If you sold Sea Marrow, I might have considered purchasing it just for speeding up this Glade event, but that is not a thing that will happen. Which sucks. Oh, more people. Did you bring food? No? Well then, you can come in later. Because we are in, we're currently living in downtown Crisis Town, and you might not want to arrive during that. We really just have bugs, huh? Sure do. I guess I should get up another trapper's camp then, huh? Just try desperately to keep up with the bleeding. Yep, seems like what I need to do. Final blood flowers spawned at least. We don't need to take care of them immediately. They will not start giving us global resolve hits until drizzle hits, so we're fine. We'll take care of them later when we are a little bit more food secure. Oh, TikTok's done. Yes, because we did it. We finished the thing. Good. Let's get the stonecutter camp supplied, except I can't because we are full up on everything. So, guess that's not happening for a bit. We do have a lot of people very busy up here. That's fair. I did give them a massive amount of work to do. Low on food. Yeah. We sure are. Trying to get to that one, I guess, now. Just, like, just go this way, I suppose? I suppose. This is gonna be a rough storm. Ooh, it's gonna be an especially rough storm if I don't have anybody on the blight post immediately. I guess you are taking the least amount of stuff away. You get on the blight post. Can't really pull anyone off of food right now. 'Cause we don't have that kind of luxury. This could be upsettingly dangerous. Glad I didn't go into Rainpunk yet, because that might have caused more blight than I can actually deal with, which would be bad. Gotta get below vassal tax. That is 5,000% essential. What are you lacking? You lack parts. Really? Well, we're about to get a bunch over here, so go help clear that out. That'll be fine. Gosh. Gosh. I guess there's not much else I can do at this point. We're gonna have to suck it up. It's a scary, scary place. No one's dying of hunger yet, at least. That will change, but not, like, super fast. Okay. We're bringing back a ton of grain, that'll be lovely. Once a few biscuits get rolling, our happiness should level out. But boy, oh boy, this sucks. How's the blight going? Just fine. We're below 100%, so we're just kind of like good. Good. You guys collect bugs. I probably shouldn't start these until we're a little bit more food secure, but then again, the threats will pop. But then again, what do I care? It's kind of what they're there for. That's why I waited for Drizzle to hit before worrying about them. That's a good point. When some beavers ate some biscuits, my god. That could be a difference maker. In fact, I mean it is, because, like, that's making it so that we're fine at this hostility level, which is nice. Well, we're fine-ish. I can't sustain this hostility level, but I could in theory, and in theory that makes it great. I love being okay in theory. It's better than being definitely not okay. Dipping distressingly low on wood now. Thank you for the tail, Pyrrha. It's very helpful. We're going to be okay. Barely. Okay. You leave those in the flour where they can't die. Y'all work on these. Okay. Alright. Swap you guys out. We don't have anything to make biscuits with. Okay. Well then. Guess we'll work on that. How are you doing? You've made 2 tools. Cool. I guess I suddenly need more people again. That's fine. We'll handle that. Okay, so put you in the stamping mill. You can go back to woodcutting. Where's my last beaver hanging out anyway? I have 8. Where's my last beaver? Oh, he's in the carpenter. It's just need to zoom in more to see him. There we go. Okay. I'm not crazy. Cool. Mist piercers. Tempting. Dangerous, but tempting. I might do. It's our new one, Building Rush. The brewery would be really nice. I don't know if we have the materials for that. We might. There's like a possibility. We'd have to make a bunch of bricks and planks. But that's not crazy. What are the other ones? The other ones are kind of bad. This is really nice. I already have a bunch of aesthetics decorations, so that's not that hard. Yeah, let's do that. I'll need a bunch of builders and a bunch of materials. Might be time to turn in rain protection just for the cloth then? Probably. Yeah. Okay, we'll grab that. And then we will build things. Let's see. Put a notice board here. Bonfire like out here, sure. 2 more whatevers. So we'll put some parks down. Slap down a beautiful marble fountain. Let's get a well out next to the farm. And then with our last 2, an umbrella or 2. Sure. Okay. Now I need to, one at a time, make all those decorations a higher priority. Alright. Good enough. Gonna wait on popping mist piercers until I have opened up the glades that I'm going to open anyway. Because that just makes sense to me. Why cause impatience for every glade when you're not really choosing whether or not you're going to open it anyway? Need somebody making bricks, so I guess you... let's make a harpy in there. Also need somebody making more cloth at some point. It's fine. Low on food again, which is a problem. Can't deny that, but whatever. It's just global resolve. We'll be fine. No one will starve, probably. What's in here? Drizzle water. Oh, nice. That's really important to supercharge the bakery because the bakery is slow. Like, very slow. Let's see, another 4 stack of coal up here, so I can now guiltlessly build on top of this one. I already have, but now it's guiltless. Maybe taking a few global resolve hits for a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Wait a minute. That's gonna propagate more flowers. Oh, right. That's a thing. That's a thing that didn't occur to me because I never let it happen. And so my brain is just like, don't worry. There's no downside. It's fine. You can just let that go. It's like, oh no, but my brain's wrong though, is the thing. Brain, you're wrong though. That's bad. Hopefully one of my carts picks these tools up out of the carpenter, so that we get the abandoned cache rolling. All right, working on harmony stuff. Need fabric made, so let's throw someone in there. Probably 2 people, in fact. Probably 2 people, in fact. You can stop fishing briefly. Get you and you in there. Make fabric. Be okay. A little low on bricks, but it's not actually that bad. We're mostly okay. Boy, these better not propagate more than 1. That would be bad. I can also turn in metal veins, which I feel like I should be doing. Sure do. Yeah. That'll get us the +2 to copper bar production, which will be very helpful in here. Definitely would prefer to do that. In fact, you're kind of doing nothing in here. Well, you're sort of doing nothing. It's fine. It's fine and whatever. Ooh, a weaver. Is that better than slightly better paste? Probably. Also lets me make boots for the harpies, which could also be a very big deal. Also makes me not want to use scales for that anymore. Alright. Cool. Slap the weaver down. That'll get built at some point. Speaking of things that need to be built at some point, how's the building rush going? Bricks and cloth remain the bottleneck. I think we just have enough planks now. We have enough planks now, so it's not needed to make more. So stop making those planks for the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the planks we need allocated are allocated. So that's good. I'll have you make fabric in here. When's the trader arriving? Pretty soon. Maybe he'll have some cloth for sale, but probably not because it's loot box source. And loot box source, what he has for sale are loot boxes. Okay, that only propagated 1. Definitely could have been worse. Granted, we are now staring down the barrel of everybody being upset because of the blood flower stink. which is less good. But it's probably fine. You are selling cloth. What? That's crazy. Bro. Give me your cloth. And your loot box. What do we get? Egg delivery and stone delivery? Holy cow, that's really, really good. Wow, these are good pickups. Holy butts. Dang, that's good. Dang, that's good. That's one heck of a loot box. Wow. Wow. Got some free skewers for this too. Holy cow. That's amazing. That's so good. Let's have you deliver some chew over here. Just make sure to get those skewers out of the warehouse and allocated to the Strider port before the blood flowers eat them. I do need more builders also. I can't just sit around not doing that. Let's take some people out of the stone cutting then. It's fine. In fact, I should probably just like halt woodcutting and get literally everybody working on that. Because we're down to 1:30 and that ain't much time. It's like time enough for people to move to a different location. We have enough fabric for it all? I think we do. Okay, so we only need one person on that then. And the rest of them working on actually building stuff. Seems good. Good, 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 good. You no longer make fabric. I do need to keep you around just in case I need to make some pipes, but whatever. Should probably stop making vegetables in here, although it is very convenient to have. Timed orders are ready. Yes! Building rush done! Oh, that feels good. That feels excellent. Alright, we have 3 builders again. Someone back on the fishing hut. I'm sure that'll get done someday. And we have an alchemist hut and a brewery. Both very good to have. I should probably, like, build this at some point. So I can, like, make use out of it. Yeah, that sounds like a thing that's smart to do. We'll do that then. Also need to get biscuits being made again, but, like, who can do that? It's a great question. What are you lacking? Nothing. Well, you're sort of lacking planks, if you squint. I guess I need a beaver making planks then. I'm guessing they're all busy elsewhere with other important stuff. Yeah. It is a bunch of very important stuff, don't get me wrong. Okay, those are all allocated, good. You're just gonna be idle if you stand there anymore, so just go do things. Things that are useful. And if you'll give me a moment, I'll figure out what those useful things are. Could help with the cash, I guess. Or make biscuits. It's probably a good idea to make biscuits, even if we don't have any actual material for it. We'll get it from the berries, it's fine. Alright, gotta make sure we hit these up before they propagate again. What's this? This is the loot box worth sleeping. Buy another loot box? I could. It's not illegal. +2 to jerky's not bad, honestly. The leather and the food will help too. Okay. I dig it. Okay, one of these is getting done soon, right? Yeah, they're both pretty much done. Just have to live for 20 more seconds with unhappy people. Hey, that got done. Good. We could use the money. Very much so. Okay. Those are all done. Good. Now we get to work on more of them. Oh, that's fun. We have fun here. Actually, let's cancel that. I'm gonna wait for these guys to finish their rests before starting the investigation. Because otherwise, that's just draining food for no reason. And I'd rather not do that. Okay, your rest is just about done. Cool, go investigate. And you are also done with your rest, so go investigate. Good, good, good. Finally clear out those blood flowers. Build the hearth up here. So we'll want some roads over here. Gonna start making a new housing district over here as well, but I may as well drop down some housing right now while we need it. Not that I have room for that, but like in the theoretical universe where I have room for that, it's great. What a cool theoretical universe that is. Also, we should be making boots in here. So we have leather. We may as well. We gotta get to that Forbidden Glade at some point. It's gonna take some time. But it is what it is. Pipe that up. Pipe this up. Supercharge our biscuit production. Not that we have any, but in the universe where I do have some, it's great. That sure is a nice universe to exist in. Wish I did. Finally take that. That's a really good price for pottery, wow. Ooh, and fertile soil in there too. Nice. Oh, I need to, oh god, I forgot. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Do I care about an impatience point? No. No, screw you. You don't get my money. Upsetting amount of hunger, which makes perfect sense because we're losing food at a fast rate again. think anything that uses wood I need to halt. Because I'm gonna have to save it all up for burning, pretty sure. Sure feels that way. Yeah, sure does. Sure does. How bad is this? -1, really? Oh boy. That's bad. It's really bad. Well, we need food gathered, so woodcutters can go collect bugs. You guys can keep chopping from there. Some berries up there. It's probably worth a herbalist camp just for those. Almost certainly given our current situation. Having to resolve, juggle, and spend stuff is, bad. Yeah, harpies are already leaving. It was just that fast. Oh boy. Okay. Guess we'll be swapping to, slightly more panicky mode. So let's get you in the bakery. I bet the happy juice doesn't quite get us there. Don't have any juice otherwise. Brewery will be done soon-ish. If I pump up happy juice into there, they'd be happy. Get us closer. Will it be in time? I don't know. We're doing Impatience Point, but I'm not sure we're gonna make it. I could sack coal. Hate that. Hate that. Nope, still upset. Uh-oh. Okay. You two get swapped then? Okay. We're sort of there. No, we're not. We're just never actually there. Where's the harpy house that I was building? It's over here. It just hasn't gotten built yet. Okay, well, you know, that would explain a lot. Let's get that built immediately. And that won't affect us. Well, it might affect us. Ooh, I bet the problem is I don't have water enough. Yeah. We don't have water, and people are hungry. Right, all that exists. Okay, well, uh-oh. Boy. That's bad. very bad. Yeah, I don't think I'll be bringing in newcomers right now is the thing. I'm not saying everything is like dire, but I'm saying that. Harpy houses all exist now, so we're living on this hostility level, which is great until we run out of wood, which we just have. So, minor issue, certainly. Never gonna claim this isn't an issue. No planks for that, that's fair. Have a little bit of corruption, but not enough to worry about. I'm gonna have to cut a woodcutter and burn coal. Those options suck. Sure do wish they weren't my only option. I gotta solve this hostility problem real bad. It's in here, by the way. Another Rainpunk Foundry. We can fix that. It's actually kind of tempting. Still sitting at 0 food, which is not helping our happiness in any way, shape, or form. Man, these blood flowers hurt way more than I expected them to. Like, way more. Way more. It's pretty darn brutal. Okay, Harpies reset their timer, thank goodness. We're okay, we live. It was distressingly close, but we live. It's our last order. Tablets, farming. I mean, we're gonna have enough farming, I know this. So we'll do that. Flame amulets? Maybe. Probably another bed and breakfast, because I do like money. It's very important, is to have money. Okay. Okay. Now that we're not panicking, let's rejigger everything again. Kinda don't mind these guys sitting in the bakery, to be honest. Also sorta don't mind you guys making coats constantly. Oh, hi. My cat has arrived. And she said, hey, don't stare at the glowing box. Pet me, and then feed me. Either order is good. Hello, sweetie. Yeah. Cutie. Oh. Sandy, you're so cute. You're the cutest cat. Chin rubs? How about chin scritches? I know you love chin scritches. Sweetie girl. You're my sweetie girl. Oh my god. It's true. You're the cutest the whole time. Sorry, I'm obviously very busy. God, she's rubbing her face into my elbow.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
Ugh. She so rarely wants this much petting. Oop. Okay, now you're bumping into the mic, but I guess that's okay. For now. What do we need here? Planks, right. We'll get that done at some point. And that'll be great. Oh boy, what trapper camp has run out? You guys. Well, you get to swap up here then. And all the blood flowers are done. Thank God. That sucked a lot. Now we get to reap the rewards, and the rewards are in fact commensurate. We're going to get a ton of really good, useful stuff out of these. Corrupted caravan. I need packs of provisions for that. Do I want to do that then? I don't know. Oh yeah, we should turn on everything that uses planks again, wood again, because I'm no longer in desperately trying to conserve wood mode. Beaver not doing anything important? You too. I mean, it's important, but also I need you elsewhere. You in the lumber mill, you in the carpenter? Yeah. Yep. Need you there. You start making packs of building materials. We might make packs of provisions once we have food that exists, but until then, probably want to wait until food exists. That's probably best for us. And we can turn in eggs here. Don't think I need more people, so I'll just send them back to the Citadel. Then you collect clay, and I guess we call that good. Still got a lot of labor tied up in the blood flowers, but whatever. It's useful because they're bringing in a bunch of good stuff. I think I'm just gonna eat the impatience point from the payment here too. Just because I want my money. Nice. I'm getting 20 when the trader arrives. Shouldn't be playing too fast and loose with it. This is the prestige level where impatience actually matters. I can't just be completely flippant about it. Hello, Ziadani. What cool stuff you brought. I don't know which one of these I'll need. Just grab one of them and call it good. Sure. Sounds good. Now I kind of wish I hadn't paid the price, because that would have been a nice get. Oh well. We need a warehouse where there's fertile ground, which is up here. Any in there? No. So it's kind of just for the plantation, which is like fine. It's honestly fine. We need to get into there though. It also means I'm going to need pottery. I have to work on that. Oh, we have only 3 woodcutters. That needs to be solved. That needs to be solved now. Because we're out of wood. Like, we're out of wood to the point where I feel like I could use another, like, another person on another woodcutting camp. We're just not, you know, well stocked enough for that. Where is our last beaver? Carpenter, he's in the stamping mill. That makes perfect sense. How are we doing on tools? We're doing okay. We've got enough planks for the moment, so you go woodcut. I guess you get to be in the hearth. Tsigadani's leaving. Do I try to afford something else? I don't know. Probably not. It's very expensive. I have other use for my materials. Yeah. I think ultimately I can't. Alright. Upgrade that. Upgrade this. Yeah. Both of them are going to be essential moving forward. I could turn down the happy juice, although I don't want to, is the thing, because I'm getting reputation points, which is really good. I guess I can turn them down here. Yeah. I could have sworn I turned off vegetables here. I guess we can use algae for this if we really must. Anyway. Got a nice big chunk of tools for the Rainpunk Foundry, and we need 60 pottery, I believe. Yeah, we sure do. Guess we'll work on it. Speaking of things we should be doing, let's move some houses over here. Get down a park, level that up. Okay. That's all fine, I think. I'm not gonna say it's the prettiest layout, but it is a layout. That upgraded now that the park's done. Good, 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 good. A bunch of these around if I wanted to, too. I might do, but for now, we're going to not. What's the issue with you? We've out of planks. Well, that tracks. You can use veggies for this, given that we have a bunch. Makes some sense to me. You... capped on fabric and we have nothing to make boots out of. Unfortunate. Well, we're not getting any boost from this anyway, so I guess we turn, guess I can pull you out of that. It's fine. Keeping a good amount of biscuits around. I'm going to want to make sure that is going as fast as possible, of course. You make sure we're always well stocked in flour also. As nice as the metal is, it's not urgent. Oh, the expedition completed. When did that happen? We got a tool shop. We got a tool shop. That's really good. Oh, and a bunch more leather too. That's also really good. Gosh. Okay. Well, I guess that changes a few things. First, we don't make boots in here anymore. In fact, we make them in the tool shop. The shop of tools, where tools are made very efficiently. Pipes too. If we are ever out of pipes, make pipes, but also make boots. Boy, this is going to be... That is going to be a very busy place. Do we have any stormwater? No. Unsurprising, but disappointing all the same. Oh boy, the storm's already here, huh? I don't like that. I don't want that to be the case right now. We don't have any fuel, is the thing. That's gonna make the storm a lot tougher. Do I rapidly build a mine? Maybe. Is that actually the play? That feels like desperation and like something I should have done a long time ago. But maybe I do that. Maybe. Like, we're surprisingly okay. I think if I put a harpy in the brewery, we're just like fine. Two harpies. Okay. Well, we need the pottery for the Glade event, so I guess you're not the one. You move into there, and then we're good. We're good without having to burn anything, which is crazy. I guess I don't need the mine that critically. It would be lovely to have, granted. Do we have the parts for it? No, not even remotely. What's the problem? Oh, the fishing hut idol. Oh my gosh, we finally cleared the fishing hut. It can happen. My goodness. Start making paste? We don't have any dye. Dye is so critical. They really changed the game that way. Oh, we're capped on pottery and bricks. Holy cow. Okay, good. Really good. Everybody has a good house. Okay. That's all kind of great. Pretty darn sweet, in fact. Alright. looks good. It all looks pretty darn good. More people, huh? We're a little full right now. Wouldn't mind these guys, but I can't handle the hostility increase right now, so we're not going to. The extra beavers does make it so I can have another woodcutter camp rolling if I had the parts for it, which I don't. That's a little issue there. That may just prevent me from making use of that. Sure does feel like it will. Gotta get over here. Oof. It's a rough game. And on rough games, a good idea is to drop down a Forsaken Altar. So I'm gonna do that. Five people will be arriving soon. Let's get down some housing for them. Something good, please. Stormwalker tax. I have a ton of money I don't want to give up. I have 35. Yeah, that's like not happening. Old fedora hat? I guess. It does something. It doesn't actively hurt. Highest of praise. Let's tear down this trapper camp. Put down another woodcutting one. Because fuel is a concern, and I need a lot of wood to make this game work. Hello, Vlies. That's a way to get more wood. In a very indirect way. Okay. I'm down with that. You also sell parts. Am I getting any parts from my orders soon? Yes-ish. It's gonna be a bit before we have that many crop packs. Because we've been desperately low on food this entire game. But, you know, at some point we won't be, and then we'll be great. Anyway, time to get back to the wood cuttings. And by that I mean everybody back to wood cutting. Need you in the lumber mill. So that's 2, there's 8. One in the tool shop, one in the lumber mill. One in the stamping mill. I guess I could take you out of the tool shop. You're only just happier there. You're not actually more productive, which is what I care about. So you get to make tools and pipes and boots. Make boots. Make sure we always have a lot of boots. Oh, we're out of boot material. Well, that makes it harder, huh? We'll eventually get some from the fishing hut. Eventually, someday. Probably. Herbalist camp has run out of deposits up here, and like we're out. There's nothing else for them to ever get. Which I guess I could tear down the useless camps instead of like procuring more parts, but F it. This pause brought to you by Vlies leaving. Certainly wouldn't mind buying boots. It would help a lot. Sure. You paid for the bed and breakfast, I may as well. Fewer people need to be in here for sure. In fact, probably should go ahead and run these guys out here. Start the Strider port, getting that guy going. It is a year divided by 6, so I need a nice full stack of blight, purging fire. Lest bad things happen. And slowly we advance toward the Forbidden Glade. Very slowly. You guys can get that stuff up there. Feels more important. I do need someone making bricks also, so I guess it's gonna be you. Who's building right now? Both of my builders are building. Okay. Then I guess we're fine. Alright. Sitting on plenty of biscuits, so that's good. I might just turn on pie then. Yeah, I'll keep some pie around for the humans. Once we're capped out on biscuits and we need no more biscuits whatsoever, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and make some pie, make the humans even happier. We have enough bricks for the altar, so that's good. Don't need to make any more then. Gonna get plenty of grain this season. Grain's gonna turn into crop packs. The crop pack's going to turn into useful stuff. We're in not a bad spot anymore. I think we finally managed to level out. I am still massively worried about how much wood we're using. But maybe it'll just be fine. What if, instead of being a problem, it just happened to be fine? I don't know. It seems like a viable strat to me. Need some aesthetics up here. We'll Town notice board? Sure. I also need to make some Harmony stuff at some point. That would be good. Is there a place I can, like, center it somewhere? Not really. Could do the ancient arch thing, too. I do like those. There's arguments for a lot of it. Kind of drop it there. Just be like, hey, it's pretty here. Isn't that cool? Put some umbrellas next to the cooking spot so that people don't have to get rained on while they eat. There's no actual mechanic for that, but I like it. Just drop another well next to the plantation, because it's just so darn thematic. Where else would they get water from? We're bereft of water otherwise. Still making boots. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Alright, y'all can move down here. Make sure we're nice and prepared to get in there. Expedition's done. Good. What do we get? Purging fire, actually kind of nice. Some provisions, also kind of nice. Love to see all of it. And let's send out another. Alright. I am really prepared for this Forbidden Glade. It's kind of ridiculously so, in fact. I'm one Harmony decoration off, just the one, huh? Goodness. Is there a place I can put a fire shrine that would look cool? No? Is there a place I could put a fire shrine that looks adequate? There, I guess? Sure. It's fine. Got the triple ignition system, and we've got 4 blight fighters. That should handle the corruption pretty well, I hope. If it doesn't, that will be a bit shocking and very scary. But we'll see. Royal Gardens is done. Do I turn that in? Maybe? Gotta get below 4. That is for sure. Hello, Isabel. We will not be giving blood today. Flame Amulets lets me cut wood forever for free. My goodness, that's real good. Wish I hadn't interrupted all the wood cutting before I opened that up. But I will accept the cost of doing business there. That's for sure. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. Wow. All these are good. Let's take back to nature. We do a lot of farming. That makes some sense. And I'll do something that makes some sense. Cobbler or a seller? I kinda don't want the cobbler, but I need the dye really badly, so I guess I'll be taking the cobbler today. I'll make dye out of berries. That's all fine. Can we make coats anywhere, even like badly? I don't think so. No. Well, we'll work on it, probably. Happy Harpies. Howie Happy Harpies. That way. Okay, we did it. We're amazing. Feels good to be good at the game. Or at least pretending to be good at the game. I'm a Queen's Hand. I'm good at the game. Man, if I started losing people to Blight at that moment, that would have been hilarious. But it looks like I'm not going to. So, haha. We gotta get services up in this town. That would certainly be nice. Certainly? Brain? You okay there? You feeling okay? Everything ticking okay up there? Any good things I can sell? I'm making pack of luxury goods for important stuff, so no. Sell tools, but I kind of need them right now. So I have to break into this. I could just break into this now and get the Rainpunk's facility, like, moving immediately. Who would I put on it? It's kind of hard to free up anybody, to be honest. Hey, some newcomers. What fortuitous timing. I don't think 6 people puts me over. Never mind, they put me over. Well... crud. Oops. That's my bad. Oh, we're out of fuel. I'm upset. Okay, the corruption's all gone. We don't need to make purging fire right now. We still need to make planks. Don't need to make pottery. We'll free up that wood. I guess that's all we can do. Sure feels like it. Ugh. Bleh. Bleh. Oh, there's some berries down there. I didn't even notice. Well, let's go collect them then. We can certainly use them. Boy, you'd think with 3 woodcutters I'd be keeping up with that better. Expedition complete. What do we get? A distillery. And a rare treasure. Nice. The incense and pickled goods will be quite helpful. Better wine, too, is not bad at all. And then we have this nonsense, which I don't care that much about. I think it's best to send out as many expeditions as I can rather than trying to rarity max on it. Don't be this upset. Where's all our wood going? Is it you? The lumber mill? Is that it? Is it all just burning? Could just be burning. It's quite possible that's the case. Just tear down some shelters finally. Does get us wood. The kingdom for an impatience tick. Just a little impatience, it's all I need. Oh, it ticked over enough for me to need to pay. Lame. Very lame. Oh, the fishing net's done. Good. I could use packs of crops if I wasn't needing them for focus on farming, so we're not going to use them. The end. We live. Reinforced axes is great. Leftover crops ain't bad either. There's not a lot of herbs just lying around. We do get a few from the fishing huts, but I'm not sure that's enough to justify a cornerstone. Probably just faster wood production. Seems like the smart play. And I'm capable of doing a smart play. If I try. Oh, Farloff, hello. I don't know. Just hang back. We're about to break into a forbidden glade. I mean, I know what I need for it, so why do I care about you sticking around for it? Dendrian! Hi! You missed a lot of close calls, is what you missed. Had harpies very nearly leave. That was upsetting. But I think I'm stabilized here and we're gonna have a nice year. When are we going to win? That's a great question. Things are actually kind of sticky in that respect. Now that I look at everything we're doing here, which is frightening, but it's probably fine. We're probably fine. Old Farloff. You know what? I might just have to not. Sell a bunch of bugs. Make the queen's payment that way, and let's favor the harpies so we get some reputation points. Because I am thinking, like, how do I win from here? I guess opening up caches, because I am making tools. But boy, for a game that's gone on as long as this, I sure didn't have a whole lot of a whole lot of happy. Or, yeah, a whole lot of reputation from other things. I can speak, I swear. She making planks again. Turn purging fire back on. I guess we could turn pottery back on if I really wanted to. Do I? It's an open question. Ooh, most importantly, does it fit nicely here? No! Ah! Would have to have been on this side to fit nicely. That's the worst. Hooded horse, let me move production buildings at a cost. This is critical to my well-being. A bloodflower has spawned. I am going to have to take care of that, because the last time I didn't take care of that, everything went downhill at a terrifyingly rapid pace. So let's do that. Mayhap I nip that in the bud a little. Don't need this many people on that. I do need some bricks made though, so you handle that for me, please. Focus on farming will get done soon-ish. Do I have the luxury packs being made? No, because nobody's in the carpenter. Yeah, that would do it. That sure would cause that situation. Stamping mill guy? Maybe. It's kind of hard to pull people off of what they're doing. I guess I could swap somebody out to the Rainpunk Foundry because it doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, alright. We'll call that okay. Oh no, the harpies are too have become too decadent. Disaster. Another blood flower. Okay, well, guess we'll take some people out of jobs where they're literally idling and go handle that. Let's upgrade a human house. Make planting and harvesting faster. Because we're gonna get a lot of food this year, that's for darn sure. Like a lot. Like an absurd amount, kind of a lot. Which is nice. Especially since we're going to be losing food at a rapid pace when these blood flowers are done. Good to maybe not have that happen. This is not worth breaking into. What is worth breaking into? I guess anything with a abandoned cache in it. That sure sounds like it. What'd I get? +1 to pipes is actually not terrible. What do you want? You want biscuits now. Biscuits, porridge, and kelp. Sure. I have no one who can actually do that. Oh, and we're capped on pie and biscuits. Wow. Alright. Go fill up the Strider. That's the thing it does. We're just gonna pretend that's correct. Did I turn in focused on farming? The parts would be nice. More importantly, the farmers carry more items is very, very good. So I'm gonna do that. And then we're low on housing again. Gosh darn it. Girl darn Herzen. Sure they hurt the Herzen situation. Don't, no, just... Chris, you gotta stop sounding like a crazy person. Like, a little bit, occasionally. As a treat. God, this takes forever. We're gonna have so many blood flowers, I hate it. I sure do hate it, but we're getting Obsidian Lore Master done, so that's good. We'll get a couple of reputation points from the humans, so that's also good. No suitable trees. Crazy talk. Go chop down these trees, they're perfectly suitable. Open that cache at some point too. I should just look for massive amounts of caches. There's a large in there, one medium in there, one medium in there, one medium in there, none in there, and there's a merchant shipwreck. That glade sucks. Large one in there. Small one in there. I mean, there's no glade that's like, I have 1 billion of them. Open me. This one sort of screams that. With 2 large caches, that is 2 victory points. Not that I get any victory points from the lighthouse, though. Another blood flower. Cool. Is one of the ones done yet? No, not even remotely close? Okay. Oh, you finished that. Well, guess what? I have a new job for you. Congratulations on your promotion. Or, sorry that happened. Wouldn't mind gathering reeds too. I have a bunch of nodes that I'm not exploiting, but I'm not even sure what I'd use it on at this point. I guess wine? Well, we make berry wine. We have more berries than we could possibly use. Oh, the luxury goods are done. Do I care about that? Not right now, honestly. We're busy. We've got stuff that needs doing. Also, I need the stormwater for sure. Wouldn't mind the clearance water either, but for the moment, we're good. Okay. Grill for paste? That feels weak. Feels very weak. Oh, that's a whiff. That's a whiff and I hate it. Okay, well, humans aren't getting me any rep anymore. Here we are at level 5 hostility, which is terrible. Prayer book's pretty good. That would certainly help me with the whole losing food rapidly thing. Okay. Guess we do that. Start burning wood. I don't think I can sustain 3 stacks long enough to avoid the vassal tax. That seems unlikely. Not that it'll keep me from trying, of course, but I'm not holding my breath. Let's just put it that way. No, be happier. I mean, they are, so... Oh gosh, right, the blight. Guess we'll be putting 2 people on it. We have a robot, but we're also over 100%, so I'm not depending on the robot. Because that would be madness. Hey, any of these done yet? This one's sort of done. It just hasn't been, nothing has been delivered yet. Do I care? Probably care more about the other blood flower being done, to be honest. So let's get that working. How's this going? Almost done, thank the Lord. This is not a bad spot for another hearth. We have enough people to justify it. I may do. Boy, this level of wood burning is feeling more and more unsustainable as time goes on. We're only halfway through the storm, too. That's bad. We don't need those built. You guys stop it. Relinquish the wood, please. Well, I was really hoping 3 woodcutters would make it so I didn't have to worry about any of this. But it feels like that's not the case. Small fishing hut is idle. Cool. Let's go collect from that one. People are finishing up the blood flowers and may as well send you guys to collect the goods. I will take the bathhouse. That is a building we can use. To good effect. Oh, that's an out of wood thing. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's extraordinarily bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. It's pretty bad. Not gonna mince words there. What do then? Do I have a solution? Like, not at the moment. That's the problem. Sure do wish I had a good solution. I guess I have to wait for wood to exist. I guess. What's using the wood? Not a lot, I guess. Lumber mill. It only has 2 in storage, for goodness sakes. I guess the stamping mill has some because they occasionally smelt copper. I guess I am in that bad a spot to need to do that. But if I don't get down to level 3, I'm screwed. Hello, Expedition. What'd you get me? Manufactory. It's better die. Speaking of which, some more free boots is always nice. I'll take it. We can't really turn in can't really do another expedition until these stupid blood flowers are done. Because our complex food is just kind of being eaten. And not by us, which is bad. Ugh. Is there nowhere I can really pipe up either? I don't have any pipes, is the reason I can't. Because I dedicated them all to geyser pumps. Whew, boy. That sure doesn't feel remotely sustainable. Not even remotely. Not one iota. You're the last blood flower. Please finish. Spare us our food. Oh god, I'm about to run out of wood. I can salvage some from the foragers camp I'm not using. I can tear down the shelter because everybody's in a good house. That'll buy me a few seconds, and that's all I need. Harpy left. Gosh darn it. Instantaneously. I thought I was gonna get away with it. I didn't get away with it. It was very sad. This does something, I guess. Sure. Blah, 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 blah. Oh well. They didn't die, they just left. And there is a distinction. A mechanical and moral distinction. Darn it. Alright. Just turn everything back on then. Sure. Come on in. Okay. Well, we survived. Yeah? Free jerky? Free jerky is pretty nifty. I have a brickyard. Why would you do this to me? Patience is getting a little high for me to not turn that one in, but yeah, we'll take that. Probably that too. Probably. Okay. All these extra beavers, huh? They'll make planks a lot faster than woodcutters are still going. Guess we work towards a cache or two. Large destroyed caravan I can just kind of do, and that's fine. Sell some of our massive amount of grain. Massive amount of crop packs. I do have the benefit of having an absolutely enormous amount of stuff. Problem is I don't have a temple or anything, which would solve a lot of my current issues. I sure would love to solve a lot of my current issues. Let's see. High corruption again. Don't like that. Gotta say, don't like that very much at all. We're making free jerky with pie now, so I don't think I have to worry about that much at all. So may as well throw some people in the kiln, get that working. Tool shops being as efficient as it possibly can be. I'm not gonna put a 4th woodcutter up, that's just absurd. Though I say that. I'm thinking, boy, we sure could use more wood. You know what would get us more wood? It's another woodcutter. And I have the beavers for it, and the parts. Gosh darn it, alright. Then we'll do the absurd thing. One day I'll be able to make goats. Probably. Maybe. If you squint. Here, Zia. Let me give you half of my massive amount of grain and then half of my massive amount of berries. And you can just give me all of your money. Or at least some of your money. Maybe the next trader will give me some stuff I want for it. Because you didn't. Your stuff sucked. Just so you're aware. Could pop into this one. It's a medium cash. I really can't afford to get a lot more impatience given that I'm out of orders. Where are my victory points gonna come from? That's distressingly relevant. It's very distressingly relevant. Chopped all that, huh? I guess the caravan's fine here. Large cache, the large caravan. Those both are a victory point. I guess I should just do that then. No time like the present and all. Okay. Event complete there, that's good. Truly acquired a staggering amount of stuff. Okay, we don't have the provisions for this quite yet, but they are being made as I babble, so that's good. And we'll also send these out. We are making tools as I speak. And we'll eventually get enough for that. Cool. Turn in some bugs here, just get some more money. I'm okay with that. The blood flowers are finally gone. This fertile ground was... I definitely had a plan to use it. I'm not sure the plan will, happen now. Kind of at a spot where it's not useful. It's a little awkward, but fine. Everyone's pretty much working on what they need to be working on. Ooh, that's done. Nice. Let's get the bathhouse cooking. You're done in the brickyard. Let's keep 30 pots around. We need it. We're just perpetually out of wood. We have 4 woodcutters. How? How are we perpetually out of wood? Where is it all going? Someone explain to me this nonsense. For it is nonsense, is what it is. It's nonsense that upsets me.
Yeah.
Well. Let's start making tea. We'll have some happy harpies in the bathhouse. Regular baths may actually be kind of clutch this game. Just because, like, I can't honestly handle people leaving. No deposits near Trapper's Camp. You finally got all the bugs. My goodness. I never thought I'd see the day. I did think I'd see the day. I'm being ridiculous. Am I still making dye in the cobbler? I guess I am. Sure am. Do I care? Probably. I guess it would be a good idea to swap that out, so I don't absolutely pointlessly lose stuff. Could make barrels here too. It's not exactly, like, super critical I do that. Just generally a good idea. Maybe I should get at that coal mine. So I have something to burn. High corruption. Oh, did the expedition come back? They did! Hi! What do you got for me? Woodcutters carry more. That might be way better than I'm gonna give it credit for. Oof. Woof. Any more stuff I can sell? Sort of. Not really. Oh well. I should be using bait now. There's kind of no reason not to. Well, I mean, there sort of is, but there's also not. Because it doesn't have that much of a return IMO. But on the other hand, it's useful. You're out of trees. My god. Corrupted caravan. I mean, we could probably just do that too. I would love to win faster, but we are having a little bit of a struggle with that. And by a little, I mean a lot. And by a lot, I mean, oh god. Things are not great. And all my orders are done. Where's the win gonna come from? I could do the merchant shipwreck easily enough, as much as I hate it. Lightlock Cauldron. I think the purple one just gives fertile ground and not a victory point. So I probably don't care about that one. Medium Cache, Corrupted Caravan, that would, I guess, get me enough victory point to make it worth opening, but that's about it. I am getting 2 more there, so I'm not, like, in such dire straits that I need to panic. I have no wood still. Oh my lord. How? Explain this absurdity to me, game. I demand it. Oh, we're capped on tools. That's a shock. Do I open this then? Sort of feels crazy. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe I'm crazy enough to do that. I mean, this one's gettable with no actual problem. Medium Cache, Corrupted Caravan, that should get me another point. If I have the tools for it, I shouldn't just be sitting on them and being like, I'm not going to do anything with them. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. God, we have a lot of metal. How am I doing this badly with this much metal? Doesn't make any sense. Makes no darn sense. Gersh darn it. I don't know. This is exhausting. Out of wood immediately. Gosh. That's terrible. This is terrible. Might be because I'm making a bunch of planks. It certainly is not helping. Plenty of fuel for that. Don't need to do that. I am turning a ton of it into coal, which is good. Still hate it. I sure hate it. spotlight looks like it's being pretty much handled. Swap somebody out. Yeah, between the people and the robot, I think we're just good. You can help make tea. They're in all my coal, unfortunately. That's rough. That's real rough. Continually shocked at how bad I'm doing on wood. With 4 woodcutters. It's like, at some point you're just like, how? How could we possibly be this bad? Oh, that pushed me over. Oh. Oh, I didn't think on that one. Whoops. Wait, how did you open this? I just moved you. Wait, what is this nonsense? Hold up. Excuse me. Wait a minute. I just moved you. That was supposed to interrupt your work. What is this nonsense? What is this absolute nonsense? I don't. Okay. Well, you know what? People are dying. It's. Turns out, people are just going to die now. Life is pain, and all things are painful. So enjoy that. Me. This is extremely bad. Can't all be going into the kiln. Like a bunch of it's going into the kiln, sure, but like, it's really our only input. I guess some of it's being used in pottery. I guess. Nothing I can really tear down. I guess I could tear down those fences. They're not actually doing anything. That's 3 wood right there. Man, that'll solve the problem. No issue anymore. Now that I got 3 wood. Boy, oh boy. Maybe you guys don't need to be there quite as much as I might think. Boy, I sure do wish I had some hostility reduction of any sort at any point during the entire game. But I didn't. Okay. A human has died. That got us below 4, so I mean, your sacrifice was worth it to me. So, good job. You did it. Your death allows others to live. Now you might suggest, isn't that kind of your fault for not planning for this? To which I say, guards execute him. Oh, we're out of wood again, huh? That sure is a problem. Gotta spend as much time as I can below 5s to keep people from just flat dying. Which is not as much time as I appear to have, or would like to have. Ugh. Wait, how'd a harpy die? All the harpies have services fulfilled. Maybe it was just that single one that didn't. Gosh darn it. Ugh. What a slog of a game. Alright. Here you can go. You can go fill in for the dead guy. What do you mean what happened to him? He heard whispers in the woods, decided to follow them, and then died. It's not our fault. Okay. Neither of these do anything. I need Purging Fire to exist before I tackle this, otherwise I'm going to accumulate a massive amount of blight for no reason, which would be bad. Just buy it out. Sure do wish you'd brought me a blueprint for a service building, which you sometimes do, but didn't this time. Harpies are very happy, at least. Guess the new ones hadn't heard about what happened to the last ones. Cash is getting done. How's this going? Practically done. Okay, cool. Cleanse it. Well, we need planks still. I can't just not produce them. You're fine here. You're mostly in there just to be happy. You're fine there. You're fine there. Expedition is complete. What do we get? A brickyard. Screw you. You suck. You suck and I hate you. Is how I feel on that. Unbelievable. Well, believable, but upsetting. Believable, but upsetting all the same. Make another bakery somewhere, because we're clearly not keeping up. I guess this can be destroyed. It's not doing anything, and never will. Oh, we can make bricks now. We got a brickyard. God, this is bad. The straits are so dire. Merchant shipwreck is like a full point, isn't it? Can I handle that? Sort of? That's a full point. I think between the Harpy and what we're currently doing, we're gonna win. It's just terrifying. Yeah. I think this is in the bag. It was just... the bag was scary. Never did get the ability to make coats either. It's kind of ridiculous. But it is what it is. Light routes have appeared. Oh god, it's here 9. Oh, that's terrible. That's kind of exceptionally bad. I need another blight post, or we're gonna die. Kind of bad. Would love it if I could have like just a year where it doesn't feel like I'm about to lose the game. That'd be nice. Because this kind of just felt like that constantly forever. Which I'm not a fan of. It's fine, though it's fine. Ugh. I have won the game. Once the corrupted caravan is done in the next minute and a half, I've won. I don't have to panic anymore. Okay? Heart rate. You listening? We did it. You can relax now. Yes, I know we're staring down the barrel of a massive blight storm. But it's fine. They made it close to keep us in suspense. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm good going with that. We'll pretend I did it for content. Oh man, I'm such a good broadcaster. Making it exciting on purpose. 789% corruption. Yep. That's an amount. Oh my god. Hold on, before we stop. I had 41 cysts. Holy butts. I mean, I am using a massive amount of water, and it's a year divisible by 3. But also, oh my god. That's enough for the seal if I can destroy them. You're not wrong. I would need 2 fully staffed blight posts, and even then it's risky. God, this game was ridiculous. I didn't like any of this. This was stressful. Part of me is morbidly curious as to whether or not I can live through the next storm. And I don't know why that part of me exists, because that part of me feels like they're dumb. Because it's like, no, take the W for the love of God. But I am kind of curious. And if we die, we die, right? Right. Just make sure they're all fully staffed. Have enough purging fire. And you know, we've got a triple ignition system and 2 robots. Surely, we're fine. Surely. Not that we're fine with the services thing. That's definitely not fine. But I want to watch this. I want to watch the Blight. Because this is going to be a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. But it's a good test to see if I can handle 40 Blight rot cysts with 2 fully staffed Blight posts. Because then I might be a little bit more, like, keen on doing that for the seal. Or just like, yeah, I could actually handle that with 2 of these, and it's okay. Screw you, game. The answer is no, by the way. No, I can't handle this. I would need 3. Or at the very least, I would need absorption not to exist. Yeah, we're dead. Well, we're not dead, but we're gonna die. So, you know what? Good test. Good test. I'm just gonna pretend that element's fine. Cool. Glad nothing bad happened to them. Oh god. Don't... Huh. Orders are disabled. On Prestige 20. Like, I'm pretty sure that kills me. I'm pretty sure that ends the run. It is the Scarlet Orchard, though. were there a map that was rife with a lot of extra victory points you could get from different places, 'twould be that. But on P20, that feels dumb. I don't want to do that. I don't think I'll be doing that. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna just not. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do the Kurstra Woodlands and call that good enough, which will get me just enough fragments for the seal. And that'll be good. That won't be my death, which no orders almost certainly would be, and I can't really afford to risk it. If I had more time on the cycle, I'd risk it and just be like, lol, whatever, it's fine. But I'm not there, to be honest. I think that would be a terrible idea, so we're not going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to call it there because it's late and I'm hungry. So hey, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it a lot. I'll be back tomorrow with more of this nonsense that hopefully goes a lot better than it did last time, this time, because, oh boy, that was stressful. You know, what's a extraordinarily stressful game between streamer and viewer, right? Sure, that's a phrase that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go now and like eat something. So you have a lovely rest of your day or evening, whatever it is. I'll see you later. Peace.